save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Yes, and maybe I'm not that doing. Maybe I'm not doing so well. Okay, I've been a little edgy lately. Edgy, very edgy. This is my Black Friday special. This should be edited and produced and put together and given to you on Black Friday. That's when you should be watching this, is on Black Friday, because these are my Black Friday pickups. But I'm going to tell you something. A little story here. So, due to the recent issue with the fact that I've been hearing from all of these YouTubers how Best Buy will not be carrying any physical media in store as of 2024. Yeah, it rhymes. That's right. I'm like the Dr. Seuss of bad news. Yeah, as of 2024, you can't go in your store anymore and buy steel books. You can't go in the Best Buy store anymore and buy Blu-rays or DVDs or 4Ks or any of that other stuff. Okay, they're strictly going to be selling the normal crap they normally sell. Okay, which is stuff that I don't buy. Okay, let's be honest here, my friends. Listen, I can't afford a stereo system from Best Buy. I cannot afford a television from Best Buy. I can't afford about 95% of the crap that they sell at Best Buy. The phones, the electronics, the video game systems. I can't afford half that crap, okay? So I'm not going to be buying any of that crap. But what I could afford was their physical media. That's what I went there for. That's what most of the people that watch this channel, that's why you went to Best Buy. You went to Best Buy because you were looking for your 4Ks. You were looking for those special steel books that only Best Buy had. That's why you went to Best Buy. So this is a story behind that. I did buy some. I don't want to flash them because I don't want to see. But I did buy 4 titles during their Black Friday sale. Now, so number one, I go in there and there's no prices on anything. No prices on one damn thing. They have 3 cubicle things of Black Friday / Blu-ray, DVD, 4K stuff. Okay, but no prices. So that's a problem, because this isn't Walmart. They don't have a scan. They don't have one of those like scanners on every corner. I couldn't find a scan. I'm walking around. This is how familiar I am with the Best Buy. I'm walking around and I'm looking for a scanner. There's no scanner. Okay, you got to find a person. You got to find a physical person, a worker, to scan in the items and find out how much the items are. So I walk in, and I specifically was going for this title, The Exorcist on 4K. Due to the fact that my friends over at Deep Discount done screwed me. Okay, they screwed me. I ordered the special 50th anniversary Ultimate Edition 4K Blu-ray Steelbook with the original cover art and the new cover art with posters and postcards and everything like that for $89, and I got a message saying we cannot get it for you. It's not in stock. We can't get it. We just can't get it. You know, we're refunding your money. Sorry, sir. Okay? And so they gave me the screw-in. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to settle. I don't have The Exorcist on 4K. Probably never gonna watch The Exorcist on 4K, but I'm an Exorcist fan, and I feel like I should have it on 4K. So I drove up there specifically for this $14.99 4K of The Exorcist. So I go in, and number one, The Exorcist is sitting there, but there's no price. There's no price. So I'm like, okay, number one, this isn't good. So I send my son up there, and he's like, he comes back, he's like, it's $14.99, Dad, or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it said online. So we're good. $14.99. Hey, cha-ching, sold. Okay, $14.99. So as I'm looking around, specifically, this is what I went there for. I was gonna buy this one title for $14.99 because I was like, you know what? I have The Exorcist on Blu-ray multiple times. Maybe I could get away with just picking up the 4K and putting it in with the Blu-ray, so that way I know I have it together. I will tell you that after I purchased this, I did go home and I did go on eBay, and I did find a seller that was selling the 50th anniversary Blu-ray 4K special edition with the cards and everything like that for like $79, which is what I paid for it on Deep Discount, and I ended up buying it again. So this Blu-ray is, I pretty much just bought this just for this cool little cover of Reagan with the white eyes there.
You done messed up!
With the little... And I'll probably never even open this. So now $14.99 is pretty much just thrown away. But so as I'm walking around, no, I'm gonna show you the Blu-rays as I'm telling the story. This will be even better. This will be even better. This is like me going shopping and you coming with me without actually ever leaving the house and going shopping and going with me. Check that out. So yeah, so first thing I grabbed is The Exorcist excited about it. $14.99. My son goes over the thing. So as I'm walking by, I see Bobby, the Bobby movie. Yes, and you're probably saying, yeah, idiot, you're buying the Bobby movie. Okay, now number one, listen, I feel as if I need to own pretty much everything. And my daughter did go see this, and she did say that it was entertaining. My wife wanted to see it, and the fact that I don't like to stream, she's probably never going to see it unless I was to buy it on physical media. Now, I wanted to get the 4K Blu-ray combo pack to eliminate this whole 4K Blu-ray battle that's going on in the world. But the problem is that now Warner Brothers, okay, they got me. They got me, they got you, they got everybody. Because now you have to buy the DVD, the 4K, and the Blu-ray all separate. Because now all you get is a Blu-ray digital or a 4K digital or a DVD in digital, okay? Which is a problem. Okay, because if you're still collecting DVDs, just in case the apocalypse happens and you have a multiple supply of DVDs, and you still want to make sure you have that DVD available because you want to see a movie, you got to buy the DVD and you got to buy the Blu-ray, and if you're a 4K fan, you got to buy the 4K, and it may even be a steelbook. You got to buy the steelbook because you're a steelbook collector. So Warner Brothers is quadruple dipping. Okay, you got to buy all the different titles. So I see this on the rack. I pick it up. I tell my son, hey, I've been wanting to buy the Bobby movie, whatever. If it's cheap enough, we'll get it. How much is it? He's like, oh man, Dad, I gotta go back over there and talk to the guy again. I'm like, hey, listen, obviously at Best Buy, when the only electronics store in the world left or whatever, because Circuit City's gone, and then I can't think of any other place that was open. Sears maybe, a JC Pet, not JC Pet. Sears was good for that, and the Apex and stuff like that. They're all closed. So he goes up to the register, goes back, he's like $9.99. I'm like, $9.99? Yeah, it's sold. Okay, for a I haven't seen this go for less than $9.99 on eBay, so I will grab this for $9.99. So I put that on my pile. Okay, I put that on my pile, and I'm like, okay, I got two. I got two. So then I'm walking to the end cap, and I go to the end cap, and they have a 4K Ultra HD end cap, okay? And everything's on sale. How much? We don't know. Why? Because for some reason, Best Buy, Best Buy has given up on physical media. They don't care about physical media. And as the story progresses, you're gonna hear some stuff that gonna make your head spin, like Exorcist style head spin. Yeah. So I get to the end cap, and I'm like, oh look, it's and I'm probably not gonna say that Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I've been wanting to see this, but I will not watch it on Disney Plus. I have Disney Plus, but I'm not gonna stream it on Disney Plus because streaming sucks. Okay? Because it skips, it bounces, it bunches, it jumps, and spits and spurges, and listen, it sucks. Okay? I am so sick and tired of streaming services. Okay? They absolutely suck. So I was like, I want to see this. I like the last Ant-Man, and I like the first Ant-Man, and I like the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, and I want to see this one, so I want to get it. How much, you say? So this is a 4K Blu-ray digital, $14.99. Okay, I'm like, $14.99? Okay, I'll grab that for $14.99. You get the 4K Blu-ray and the digital, $14.99. I'll grab it. Okay. So now at this point, my son's looking at me and he's like, Dad, it's starting to pile up here. We came in here to spend $14.99, and now we're well over $14.99. I'm like, yeah, but it's Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale here at the Best Buy. Yes, we're going to go Black Friday sale at Best Buy. So now I'm just walking down the last random aisle, because there's only one aisle left. There's only one aisle left because there's nothing left for physical media anymore over at Best Buy because they suck. Okay, Best Buy, listen, you suck, okay? And as I look down, I see a copy of Stallone in Over the Top for $5 and change. And I'm like, I got this on DVD, and I actually really enjoy this movie, okay? Hey, you know what? You people might hate it. Think it's a little corny, okay? It's an arm wrestling movie. It's not a wrestling movie or a boxing movie or it's about arm wrestling, okay? But it's also a buddy flick / family flick / drama / action / Stallone movie, okay? So I was like, for $5.99 or $5.98 or $5.89 or $5.54, whatever the heck, $5 and change, okay? Less than $6. I was like, I'm buying it. I threw it on the pile. So then we take off to the register, okay? So now let me give you a visualization here, okay? I'm there with my son. We're going to the register to make a payment to go buy the Black Friday Blu-ray 4K media. That's what we're doing because it's been advertised and they got it at Best Buy, and I'm gonna go pick it up at the Best Buy. The one thing that they did not have there that kind of bummed me out, it was a copy of. There was something that I wanted. and when I went to go grab it, it was not like it wasn't in stock, but they were pulling them. You know, they were pulling them for people for pickup. So they were there, but I was like, oh man, I couldn't physically buy it. I can't remember what the heck it was though. I I want to say it was like Nun 2 or something like that. But anyway, so I go up to the register, okay, and there's this guy, okay, and I placed down my 4 titles on the counter, okay, after waiting in a line for I don't know how long, okay, because there's only two employees now working, and it's not even, this wasn't even at the registers. This wasn't at the checkout stand. This was at the like pickup for like if you're picking up stuff from that's where I had to check out because there was no people, real people at the physical checkout. So he's like, I'll take you over here, and I'm like, okay, yeah, thank you, my friend with glasses that were like didn't match anything that. You know those people that they get the glasses and they like standout glasses, like you're wearing like a whole like colorful thing, but then all of a sudden your glasses are like bright white and big, too big for your head, okay? So it's like, pow, look at my glasses. Look at my big, gigantic glasses. Check me out. I just stole these off of Blippy glasses. That's what this guy was wearing. So I go up there and he's like, I can take you now, and I put my titles on the counter, and he picks them up, and he's like, he scans them all in, and I think that I think I'm all set. I think I'm good. As he scanned them in, I'm checking the prices. I'm like $14.99, $9.99, $5 a change. Everything looks good. And then he hits me with one of these. Okay, this is what he hit me with. You ready? Have you heard about our something plan or whatever? I'm like, here we go. Here we go. Now I can lie to him and say yes. But the trick is if they ask you if you heard about their whatever kind of plan that they got, and you say yes, they're like, do you have it? And then you say no, and they'll try to sell it to you again anyway. But if you say yes, you have it, then of course they're gonna want you to use it. If you say no, then you're gonna hear a big spiel. Okay, you're gonna get the whole story. So I'm like, no, I don't have the protection, whatever plan. I get it, whatever. He's like, well, this is the deal. This is a great deal right here for you. This is a great deal for you right now. This is a great deal for you. I mean, you're spending $45 or whatever on Blu-rays and 4Ks or whatever, and this is gonna be a great deal for you. All right. If you give me $150 now for a year, you will be covered for a year on anything that you purchase from the store. You buy a TV or a surround sound system or whatever, $150, and you're covered, and you get this, you get that, you get that. And this guy is going on and on. You ever have one of those things with people you're like, this happened to me one time at Walmart. I was buying a toaster, and the guy's like, you can have the service plan, and then I'm like, buddy, I'm buying a $15 toaster. If the toaster breaks, I'm gonna buy another toaster. Okay, it happened when we were microwave too one time. I went to the microwave. You want the service plan on the microwave? I'm buying a $50 microwave. If the microwave, how much is the service plan for the microwave? Oh, it's like $35. So you're gonna charge me $35 for a service plan for a microwave. If the microwave breaks, no, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend an extra $20 and buy myself a new microwave. Okay, because I'm probably gonna need a new dish for the inside anyway, because it's gonna get all cruddy and everything from being used anyway. I don't need your service plans. Okay, that's stupid. I'm not buying a car. I'm not buying something that's like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, I'm buying $40 worth of Blu-ray. And the bottom line is, if I'm going up to the counter and I'm buying $40 worth of Blu-rays, what would make you think I want to give you $150 on top of the $40 I want to give you for a service plan on $40 on Blu-rays? So this guy's going on and on and on and on. And you know when you get angry and you get like that, like it starts off in the stomach. Okay, you get this like real like hot pain, warm, whatever in the stomach. It starts coming up into your neck and everything, and you're about ready to just spew diarrhea. You're about to just unload double shots on this person, because they just won't leave you the hell alone. Listen, you blood sucking leech. Okay, I'm spending $40 on Blu-rays and 4Ks. I don't want your damn service plan. I told you already. I don't need it. And I even told him that, because he's like, oh, so what do you think about that? I'm like, no, I'm not interested. Oh, but this will really help you out. And I looked him right in the eye like this. I go, listen to me. As of 2024, I hear you're not selling physical media anymore. The only reason why I come into your store is to buy physical media, so I don't plan on ever coming back to your store again. You will never see me again. And I'm telling him just like this. My son's on the side of me looking at me like I'm crazy, like I've just lost my mind. But I've had it. I had it at this point. My wife's in the car waiting for me, okay? And I literally just went in to go buy one title, and I ended up staying a little bit longer to buy some other ones. You're getting a little bit more of my money. Why don't you just shut the hell up and quit while you're ahead? But no, this guy wanted to keep going. He wanted to sell me his $150 service plan on $40 worth of DVDs. Idiot, okay? You're an idiot, okay? So he's going on and on and on. And I'm telling you, I just totally, I started to unload on him. Listen, I'm like, listen, I'm a YouTuber. Oh, yeah, what do you do on your YouTube channel, whatever? I said, I unbox and open physical media. The physical media that your place is no longer going to sell. The physical media that I'm not going to be able to get from your store anymore. So that's why I'm not going to give you $150 for a service plan, because I'm never coming back to your store again. You will never see me again. This is the last time I'm coming in here. We're in November. December's coming. January's coming. 2024 is coming. You're not going to have physical media in your store. I will never see you again, Blippy. Okay, so I'm not coming back to your store. So you can sit there with your big white glasses popping out of your head about this big, and you can with your eyes and go $150 for service plan. You take your service plan. I'll tell you exactly what. Look, I'm now telling the computer exactly what they can do with this service plan. You can take that service plan, stick it up your ass, because you're not selling physical media anymore in store. So I'm like, I heard you're not selling physical media anymore, and he's like, no. You misunderstood. You misunderstood. So let's clarify this for you people. He said to me, and this was the manager. I'm assuming this was the manager of the Best Buy. He's like, we will not be selling physical media in store anymore, but you'll be able to buy it online. So I'm like, oh yeah, because I've done so good with your delivery situation where I order a steelbook from you and it comes in all dented and smashed and beat up, whatever. So that's what's going on in my head there. I'm like, oh, so I'll be able to purchase it online from you. Okay. And he's like, but eventually we're just gonna do away with it. Because, and then he starts talking to me about, like, schematics and floor plans and everything. He's like, if you look at our Blu-ray section over there, you notice that that's taking up a little section over there where we could actually put phone covers, and we could put this over there. And in my head, I'm like, buddy, I don't work here. I don't care what you do with your damn store. I don't care. Listen, your store can burn to the freaking ground now that I've got my Black Friday sale stuff. I don't care anymore. Matter of fact, I'm kind of fed up with you. I feel like... Yeah, you ever look at somebody in the face? I no offense, okay, but you ever look somebody in the face and just like after a while talking to them, and you feel like you're talking to a brick wall, and you just want to feel like just spitting at them, you're just like, and just walk out the store. That's where I was at with this guy, because he would not shut up. I'm not giving you $150. I will not put $150 on my credit card. Or you can cancel anytime. I'll cancel right now. I'm not going to give you my credit card and have you put $150 on my credit card to cover $40+ worth of stupid Blu-rays, 4Ks, and it ain't happening. It just was not happening. So he's like, oh, you just misunderstood. We're going to be selling it online. You'll be able to purchase them online. And then that service plan will come in handy, because if something happens to the Blu-rays or 4Ks online, I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna buy Blu-rays or 4Ks, number one, I don't normally come to Best Buy. I don't buy from you people. I looked at him. I said, I don't normally buy from Best Buy. I'll buy from Amazon. I'll buy from a company that I know is gonna deliver it, and it's gonna come in half good shape. I'm not gonna buy from you. And then he starts to. So then he hits me with this. It goes like this. So I'm like, listen. So I said, tell him I got a YouTube channel. I tell him this is what I do. He's like, oh, he goes, so you unbox physical media? I'm like, yes. I said, I open and unbox physical media. He goes, I said, I like to have physical media. I don't want to stream anything. He's like, well, I got Spotify, and they got now he's starting to break down the whole story of Spotify. I don't care about no Spotify. He's like, because nobody buys CDs anymore. And I looked at him, I'm like, this guy. I said, I still buy CDs. I like to have physical media. I like to buy CDs, okay? I like to buy CDs, okay? And I buy Blu-rays and 4Ks and DVDs and Blu-ray, because I know what's going on around here. I know, and I'm about to let you in on it right now, because I got the inside tip on what is going on right now in the physical media collecting world. Okay? And it's going to blow your mind, okay? So pretty soon, 2024, physical media is going to start disappearing. Sorry to say. It's going to start disappearing. You're going to be able to get it probably on your, you'll probably be able to still go to your Vinegar Syndromes and your Shout Factories and on your online stuff. Amazon will still have it, everything. But as far as in stores, you're never going to see it again. Best Buy is the first one's going to make it disappear. I could also see Walmart starting to trickle away and Target starting to trickle away. Everything's starting to disappear. So I don't want to bust nobody's bubble, but it's breaking my heart too, because that's the only reason why I even get out of the car to go to these places, is to go look at their physical media. I have no reason now to go to a Best Buy, or to go to a Target, or go to a except for the toys at Target, and now Walmart. Nothing. I got no reason to go to Walmart ever again. I can send the wife to go get soda or whatever the heck I want over there at Walmart, but I have no reason to get out of my car ever again. So this is the deal. As of 2024, they're going to try to eliminate all physical media. All physical media will be abolished from the world. Get it? And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because there are people out there, and I don't want to mention any names, but there's people out there that don't want us to have the things that we love. Okay? Okay? Yeah, with me here? Okay? The things that we have passions for, the things that we collect, the things that we because they may be hazardous to us. Because we got people that want to put their thumb on us and want to keep us from getting the things that we want. Now, what's going to happen is the streaming services are going to take over. And if you ever want to watch a copy of if you ever want to watch The Exorcist, you might find it on a Netflix. You might find it on a Hulu. You might find it on a Pluto or one of those other stations or whatever. You might find it, or you might not. Now think about this: if the people are the powers that be, and I don't want to say any names because I know YouTube will just not let this ever be published, but you know who I'm talking about. If they decide that The Exorcist is a movie that is too graphic or not politically correct, or maybe we shouldn't be watching this thing because mommy and daddy, who are in charge of the world, say that we shouldn't be watching The Exorcist anymore, they will just delete it from the streaming services. And the only people that will be allowed to ever watch a movie like this will be the people that have the physical media. Now, I stopped and I thought about it for a while. I'm like, wow, you start to see there's been signs throughout the years. And this just so happens that right on the side of me is sign number 1. Okay, now this is the Target exclusive of E.T. Now, what did they do with E.T., boys and girls? In the beginning of E.T., it used to be a bunch of policemen or FBI agents or undercover, or whatever they were, running around chasing E.T. with guns, okay? They all had guns. They were running around rifles, handguns, shotguns. They were chasing E.T. around with all of that stuff. Well, they said that wasn't good. That's not good for the kiddies. The kiddies, that's too graphic. We don't want people to know that guns exist. Let's make the guns disappear. So, poof, guns are gone. The guys are now carrying flashlights, okay? That's what they're going to do to us. They're going to take away our childhood. They're going to take away the movies that we love. They're going to disappear. If you do not own them in a physical media format, I promise you are going to be kicking yourself probably as of 2024, 2025, okay? Because things are going to start disappearing. They're going to start disappearing, and you're going to be going on your Hulu, and you're going to be looking for whatever your favorite movie is in the whole wide world. Let's say your favorite movie is Labyrinth, or your favorite movie is Willy Wonka. They might say, well, Willy Wonka is psychedelic. There's some psychedelic stuff going on in Willy Wonka, and that's not good for you to be watching because that's messing with your head. Or you shouldn't be watching a movie like Phantasm or Halloween or The Purge, because that gives people crazy ideas. So we'll just take them off the streaming services, and you'll never see them again. They will disappear as if they never existed. This is my theory. This is a theory that I have. This is a theory that a lot of other YouTubers have, and a lot of other media collectors have. They are trying to eliminate our movies. They're trying to take away a piece of our lives. Because I'm telling you right now, let's say, for instance, E.T. They get sick of E.T. E.T. was not a good, the flashlights wasn't good enough or whatever, transferring that to get rid of the guns, flashlight. But we don't like the movie. We don't think it's politically correct. It's about aliens. It's making the aliens look bad, okay? And we don't want to see this movie ever again. Poof. It's not on the streaming services anymore. Matter of fact, I don't even think E.T. is on any streaming service right now. You try to find it on your Hulu or your Netflix, you're not going to find it. So they want to control what we watch. They want to control what we are able to see, okay? And the sad thing is that now we're if you're figuring this out right now, if it's just dawned on you that this is what's happening, is that they're taking away pieces of our lives, pieces of our childhood, pieces of things that we maybe want to share with our children. Maybe I want to share E.T. with my children. I remember watching Over the Top with my son, but maybe Over the Top is a movie that they think is too barbaric, okay? And they don't want that to exist anymore. It's gone. It's gone and it ain't coming back. You have no opportunity to ever watch it again. Now, the only people that will have the opportunity to ever watch it will be the people that own physical media. So for years and years and years, I've been collecting, and for years and years and years, I doubted myself, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm burying myself with all of this physical media stuff. I'm still buying CDs. I'm still buying Blu-rays. I'm still buying 4Ks. I'm still buying DVDs. I'm still buying all of this stuff. Am I making a mistake? I started buying multiple Blu-ray players. I'm stocking up on the Blu-ray players because I want to make sure that I am forever going to be able to watch the movies that I love, the TV shows that I love. I mean, I want you to stop and just stay with this. I know this went on a little bit too long, but I want you to stop and think about it. Listening to this guy tell me his story. The guy from Best Buy, he's telling me this thing, and then he throws this thing. He threw this at me, and this makes even no sense whatsoever to me. But I told him, I said, listen, I said, your Blu-ray section, your 4K section, you got nothing there. I said, you got no prices on the thing. He's like, well, you should travel an hour and 40 minutes to our flagship store or whatever. If you drove all the way up there for an hour and 40 minutes and got there, you'd walk into the building and you'd realize that all they have is one little corner with like one little row of DVDs. And right there, and then I realized how much of an idiot this man was. Okay, it took a little bit. Maybe I'm a little slow, but it took a little bit for me to realize how much of an idiot this guy is. So number one, you're trying to sell me a $150 plan on almost $50 worth of DVDs in Blu-ray. Sorry, Blu-rays, 4Ks, almost $50. So you want me to spend $200 on something I came in here because I was looking for a bargain. I was looking for a Black Friday sale, and you want me to spend $150 extra for something that I'm paying $10 for, okay? Oh, that bothered me, number one. But now you're telling me to drive an hour and 40 minutes to see how crappy your flagship store is. Can't you show me a picture? I mean, maybe you can Google it or something and show me. Why would I drive this guy had to be mental, okay? Why would I have to drive? Why would I drive an hour and 40 minutes to see a row of DVDs? I mean, it wasn't like, when he started telling me the story, I started thinking like he's going to say, when you get to our flagship store, you're going to see rows and rows and rows of Blu-rays, 4Ks, and DVDs like you used to see back in the day when we first opened up, when it used to be like 4 rows, and then you used to have the middle caps and the end caps and the front compartment, and you had some over on the side, and you had them. Remember that? You remember when it used to be like that? That's what I was waiting for him to say, but no, that's not what he said. He's like, you drive 100 hour and 40 minutes to see that we have nothing. So you want me to waste my gas money, give you $150 for a coverage for $40-some, and you want me to drive an hour and 40 minutes to see nothing? Buddy, I don't know what you be smoking behind that counter, but you be getting the Best Buy. You got the Best Buy yet, because I've been standing here talking to you, arguing you, going back and forth with you for an hour and as I'm talking to him, I'm getting more and more worked up, because listen, I'm the physical media guy, and I'm looking at him, and that's what I told him. I said, I collect and then when he started bashing CDs, he's like, oh, because who's buying CDs nowadays? Who's buying? Listen, dude, in my hands, I mean, let me just look. I'm buying them, okay? There's the new White Stripes. Here's Chili Peppers. Here's some more Chili Peppers. Here's this some chick that my daughter said I was probably gonna like or whatever. I don't know what her name is, Olivia Rodrigo or whatever. Here's the new Blue October. Here's the new Roger Waters. I mean, I'm buying CDs still. I'm still buying physical media. Okay, so not only have you insulted me and my hobby and a lot of other people's hobbies, but what are you getting at here, my friend? So hey, I listen. I looked him dead in the eye. I said, listen, you ain't never gonna see me again. That's it. You ain't ever gonna see me again, because I know what's going on. Now, the sad thing is that because according to this guy, Spotify's taking over, and pretty soon all CDs are gonna be disappearing, and the only way you're gonna be able to get your music is on Spotify. You're gonna have to listen to Spotify and listen to your music. You will never ever again get to hold a physical copy of anything. Okay, you want to hear the new Roger Waters, you're gonna have to Spotify the new Roger Waters. You're not gonna be able to file it on your bookshelf. You're not gonna be able to have a beautiful collection. I mean, Roger Waters, for instance. Here, I'm just gonna do a quick grab without knocking everything over. This is just my little Roger Waters section. Here's the Roger Waters box set. Here's Roger Waters Us and Them live from whatever. Here's Roger Waters album there. Here's Roger Waters The Wall, just Roger Waters. This thing over here, the box set thing, is actually all of his CDs all of his CDs. Hey, it looks like one of these CDs fell, and somebody never fixed it or whatever. Anyway, I'll take care of that later. Yeah. So what you're telling me is that you're gonna eliminate everything, and everything that I love and I collect is no longer going to be available. And you're also telling me, and I looked at him. I told him, I said, listen, I said, my daughter called me the other day. I said, you're talking about eliminating physical media. She called me the other day when the guy from Friends passed away, and she's like, I really want to see Friends right now, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, well, I got it on Blu-ray and I got it on DVD because they changed the soundtrack on the Blu-ray to the DVD. They didn't have the rights or whatever, so I kept both of them. So I have them both, and then a couple days later, she called me later on. She's like, "Oh, me and my husband really wanted to see Clifford with Martin Short, but it's not streaming on any service." I'm like, "Well, I got it on DVD and I got it on Blu-ray. I got Clifford on." and listen, they are trying to control what we are able to purchase. Okay, if nobody has seen that yet, understands that yet, okay, we have to figure out a way, as physical media collectors, we got to figure out a way to put an end to it, to stop it. We got to figure out a way to stop it. I don't know how. I don't know if we march on City Hall with our Blu-ray players and our 4K players or whatever, and start slinging 4Ks and Blu-rays at our security. I don't know, but there's got to be a way to stop this mess, because this is my hobby. This is your hobby. If you're watching this channel, you enjoy collecting physical media. You have somewhat of a physical media collection, and you are enjoying it. You have movies that you love. You absolutely love. I mean, there's so many movies that just flood in my head that I'm thinking that these people would love to just eliminate. Scarface, gone. Just stroke of one stroke of a click, one click of a Hulu or Netflix, no longer streaming ever again. Never again will you ever see The Godfather. Never again will you ever see Gone with the Wind. Never again. Oh, Gone with the Wind. That's a racist movie. That has to do with racism. There's racism in that movie. We got to get rid of Gone with the Wind. Dude, this is what they're going to do to us. They're going to eliminate everything that we have loved growing up. But you know what the thing is, that as we're getting older, as they start eliminating it, it will it never existed. It will literally be like if I didn't turn my kids on to the Three Stooges or like Laurel and Hardy or Marx Brothers or any of those classic guys like that, they would just disappear. They would be non-existent. Because you tell me where you could stream Laurel and Hardy and the Marx Brothers and all that other stuff. I mean, you can watch some clips on YouTube. You can watch it. But remember back in the day when Channel 38 used to have on New Year's Eve the Three Stooges marathon? I don't know. I remember, and I used to stay up all night recording them on my VHS player. And then they had the Twilight Zone marathon. Before you know it, all these things are gonna be gone. It's like erased from memory. It's like the picture from Back to the Future of Marty's family. They're just disappearing. It's like I take a picture of my physical media collection, and before you know it, Army of Darkness is disappearing, and Halloween is disappearing, and Critters is disappearing, and The Purge is disappearing, and the Amityville Horror is disappearing. We don't want to pollute anybody's mind, make them think that there's haunted houses. Let's eliminate that, and everything will control everything. All of this because I went to go buy 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I went to go buy one 4K for $14.99 because I haven't seen The Exorcist on 4K for any less than $20. And I was like, I'll pay $15 for it. And then that just triggered this, and this. And then triggered a almost hour-long conversation with probably one of the most ignorant, stupid, dumb, you don't listen, you don't, customer's always right. You don't come after somebody who's going, and this guy tells me, he goes, well, I'm like, I collect physical media. I like physical media. I collect, CDs, movies. I said, he goes, I collect records, so I understand. I'm like, yeah, because records, for some reason, records have come back again. It was like we're going to like a weird circle, okay? Like time has restarted itself, okay? What's coming out next? Cassette tapes? Will 8 tracks be coming out next? And then, so we're gonna have the records, then we're gonna have the 8 tracks, then we're gonna have the cassette tapes, then we're gonna have the CDs again, and then we're gonna go back to records again. Oh, sorry. We'll go to the Spotify. Then we'll go back to the records again. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, you comment below. What is the best to you? What is the best quality of music format to listen to? What would you go to? I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of cassette tapes, and then when CDs came out, I was like, this is far superior. The CDs are far superior. If you're a Beatles collector or a Bob Dylan collector or a Rolling Stones collector, you can get CDs both in stereo or in mono. If I wanted the whole collection of the Beatles in stereo, I could have that, or I could have it in mono. I'll tell you right now, it's two different experiences. Can you do that on Spotify? Can you do that? Can you get the mono and the stereo on Spotify? Can you hear the clicks in the background or the voices in the background of the artists talking just because it's a mono effect and not a stereo effect, or vice versa? Do you want to hear that bass of the kick drum? You want it's what are you getting with Spotify? I ran into some kid one time. He's like, I got 5,000 songs on my Spotify list. I'm like, okay, well, let me hold them. Let me hold your 5,000 songs. What? I mean, I can hold my 5,000 songs. I want whatever it is. I can grab it and I can hold it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. And I tell you, it's bothering me, and it should be bothering you. If you are a collector, like I said, you're watching this, you're a collector. It should be bothering you that they want to eliminate our movies. They want to eliminate the movies that we love. They want to make them disappear. That's what they're looking for. They're looking to control what we can watch and what we cannot watch on TV. If they don't like it, they don't approve. I'll tell you right now, in my head, first thing that popped in my head, All in the Family, Sanford and Son. I'm just looking up here because he's working. What's Happening? Good Times. All of happy, maybe even Happy Days. Three's Company, definitely Three's Company. That has to deal with all gonna be gone. I promise you, within the next 10 years, they will no longer exist. They will cease to exist because All in the Family is way too racist. Three's Company has to deal with all kinds of different issues, okay? And I'm not even gonna get into it because I don't want people to be attacking me or different things. But there's Three's Company's got stuff going. Good Times. We're dealing with a struggling family living in the ghetto. You know what I mean? You can't say ghetto. You can't call it a ghetto. That's racist. That's discrimination. Okay? They lived in a nice part of town. No, they didn't. They lived in a tough part of town. Kids were getting beat up and everything. They were afraid to leave the house. Okay? And we go on and on and on. The Sanford and Son and everything. The way that they talk to each other. The comments that came out of their mouth. Listen, people's sense of humor has gone. Nobody has a sense of humor anymore. No, everybody wants to walk around this world miserable and just picking. And then they want to take away our freedom and take away our rights to watch whatever we want to watch. What a crazy world are we living in now? When there's tons of things going out here in the world, there's people getting killed. There's probably right now as I'm recording this or as I'm editing this or as I'm talking, there's a person dying right now. There's a person dying either in the hospital, they're dying at home, they're dying with their family, they just got hit by a car. Something just happened to somebody somewhere, and you are worried about our movies. You're worried about what we're watching on TV. You're worried that we are going to be corrupt from watching an episode of All in the Family or The Odd Couple or Freaks and Geeks or South Park. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised South Park is still airing. Okay? Before you know it, that'll be gone. Listen, happy Black Friday to you. Good luck on your shopping. Be safe. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Happy Black Friday to you. I hope you got all the items that you needed to get. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much. And I will see you later. You should have saved me some.